What's up, Podtacular? Duststorm here. I have a lot of Halo 5 stuff to unbox. I went a little crazy for this launch, and I got the Limited Collector's Edition. I have the console, I have the Astros, I have the Master Chief controller. I didn't get a lock controller because one already comes in here. And then I got the Microsoft exclusive pin set down there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and open all of this up. I'm going to start with the smallest of things, and then kind of break out into the bigger things as we go. So first is the pin set. These are actually some pretty cool pins. I actually saw these thanks to the Halo Collector making a post about it being available to Microsoft only pre-orders. So you actually have Blue Team, Fire Team Osiris, and Swords of Sanghelios. You got a pin for each one of those. So I will be donning my convention lanyards with those. Some pretty cool pins there. Get some close-up shots of that later. First, we're going to go ahead and do the controller, the Master Chief controller. Now, I think this comes with a rec code. I'm not sure, but we're going to go ahead and open it up anyways. Uh-oh. It's stuck on something else. Oh, no. What am I stuck on? All right, so we got, here's the rec code. So this is has the Dauntless visor. So there's that. Got the usage stuff for the controller, the accessory manual, quick setup guide. But this is what everyone wants to see, I'm sure. This is the Master Chief controller. So it's all nice and themed with Master Chief colors. You got the green armor, you got the gold visor with the D-pads and the triggers on the back. And this is really cool. I can't wait to see what the lock one looks like, but there's lots of cool detail on here. The honeycomb mesh is really cool. All the buttons, they have just the colored arrows on the sides. On the back has Braille for 117 on the back there. So there's the close-up on the front. Gold D-pad, everything else is green. You got the little color indicators for the buttons up there. And then you got the gold triggers on the back. So that's pretty cool. And then also these controllers come with the 3.5mm headphone jack in addition to the Xbox One controller port down there too. So that is the first thing. So really cool box. Don't know if I'll keep the box or not, but next thing is the headset. This also has a rec pack in it. This is the Astro A40 and M80 Mixamp. Throw all this down here. A nice little picture on the front. Has a little diagram of what all the stuff is on the back. So you got the headset, you got the M80 Mixamp, which plugs right into your Xbox One controller. Either the Master Chief one, the new Elite one, or the lock one that we'll see in the console in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one up. So pulling this out, I realized I just pulled that out backwards. Nothing really halo-y on the inside, but that is what the box looks like for the headset. That's the front, has a little halo. It's all nice designed with the black, gold, brownish, white theme to it. That's the back, 343 is Astros. Got lock on this side and the Astros on the other side. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. Actually, let's see if we can do it this way. Oh, there it is. There's the headset, the glorious, glorious headset. Themed very similarly to the console, which we'll get to here in a minute, but very nice design. They really went with the whole honeycomb thing, and then you have Fire Team Osiris on one side and Blue Team on the other. So just kind of as a comparison, I don't know if I can get this on the GoPro, but you can see on the side the little Blue Team icon there with the honeycomb design, and then on the other side is Fire Team Osiris. Really cool gloss design with the blue and silver theme for the bars up there. You got the mic boom, which works really well too. And I guess I could have taken these off to show you guys a little bit better too, but there is the Osiris side. So that's the side that does not have the hole. And then if we take the mic off, show you the Blue Team side right there, and that one does have the hole. So you got to flip it around depending on which side you are going to be using the microphone on. And then the top has the little halo band up there. So that's really cool. And we'll put that side by side with the console here in a minute. So put that aside. And then we also got the M80 Mixamp, which goes right into the controller. It does use the older style Xbox interface, but it also has the Halo 5 theme with the silver and blue on there as well. You got a little Halo icon on the back, so that's really cool. You've got your connecting cable in here. Got your USB cable. You got your headphone cable. Now go into your, if you have one of the older style mix amps, you can use this on the mix amp for that, so that's really convenient. And then we got a rec code right here. Got a rec code there. And then a couple other Astro specific things, saying not to return to the store, and then you got a little overview of everything, what you got. Really cool, big kind of line drawing of everything that you get in there. So that's all fun and dandy. And then a nice little cool inside Forerunner design on the box, which is awesome. So you got the blue Forerunner, you got a little halo in there, and then you got the nice outside. So this is actually a pretty cool box just to keep on itself. So I'm definitely gonna hold on to that. And now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the console. And if I can do this right, then we'll go ahead and open this up. So there you can see right on the front, there's the Steelbook limited edition case right there, along with the controller on top. And go ahead and pull all this extra foam packaging, which is actually, I mean, they did a really good job. Not to say that they haven't done good jobs with packaging in the past, but they did a really good job with all of this here. So we got the Steelbook case right there with the limited edition. This is the code that you get for this class armor and multiplayer emblem. So that's the little rec pack that you get for the console. Got the controller and the batteries for the controller. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over here as well. Okay, so this is all the cables. You got a power cable, HDMI cable, and you got your standard headset in here as well. Standard Xbox headset. So go ahead and take all of that out. Put it over here. Xbox One quick setup guide, safety information stuff. And then this is the part that is what this box is about, the console. All right, and this, put the box over here to the side. So this is the console. This is going to be, it's going to look so nice next to my Halo 4 one. Lots of stuff to recycle when I'm done with this video. And there it is. Get some of this stuff out of the way. That is the console right there. Really, really nice design. I got to actually see this at PAX. They had it up there next to the Xbox booth when you were waiting in line to play Warzone. So you could actually get this, but actually seeing it in person is really cool. This is just so awesome. I really like the silver and blue. It's really looks good on the console. I took pictures of this at PAX and I'll show it here, but you have all the blue team callout names on the side there. You also have the icons for all the teams that you'll have. So you have Swords of San Helios, you have Oni, UNSC, blue team, and Fire Team Osiris. I think those are all of them. No, one of them is actually a little different. Oh, ODST, Swords of San Helios, Oni, a couple other ones on there that I don't really recognize either. Some interesting numbers and Braille and other things on here too that I'll have to figure out. But overall, this console looks just beautiful. Got the UNSC logo on the top, and then the honeycomb on the front. The honeycomb design. There's just something about the honeycomb design that looks really cool with all the Halo stuff that's coming out recently. So that's the console right there. Next to the controller, looks pretty nice. And I forgot to bring my controller stands down here, but I mean, just you can see the theme right there. It just looks so good, along with the headset too. So I may just take a picture of all this stuff afterwards, all side by side. But it looks really good. Open up the limited edition and see what we got inside here. And a lot of this stuff is going to carry over to the box. I'm not going to go into massive detail here. So a little brochure on the controllers and the headsets. So actually the A50s match the Master Chief controller. So should have brought that one down. And then this has all the codes, the full game download and all the extra stuff. And then there's a 14-day free trial code as well for anyone who needs gold, who may not have it. These are Spartan Locks orders, which is pretty cool. I'll get a close-up of that one later for the video. And then this is really cool. Got to actually run by the, I think it was Fun something, what the company is. Fascinations. This is the Metal Earth Guardian. They're 3D cut laser models, and they actually have some insane detail to them. I mean, we looked at them. I was with Anthony's Customs, and we were looking at these things at the convention, and there's just like the detail in these is incredible for how small they are. So this just gives you an idea of like the plate size, and actually, I don't know if the GoPro is going to pick this up, but you can kind of see some of the detail in there. These are all the pieces, and there's little things on the side that you bend to put all the pieces together. That's going to be one hell of a project. Thankfully, the guys over at Fascinations did hook me up with a sample to try building first, and I think it's a palm tree or something. And then they actually had one they were giving away for free, which was the Javits Center, which is where New York Comic Con is held, to practice with before I actually try attempting this monstrosity. And then we got one more thing in here, which actually is a really cool package. The only other thing this could be is the dossiers. And I really like how this package, because there's some other packaging that you get with all these collector's edition, we have to cut it up, and I really don't like, because some of this packaging is just really cool stuff to keep. It's just really cool stuff like that. So open this up. There we have it. We got dossiers on everyone from Blue Team and everyone from Fire Team Osiris. Just lots of cool little tidbit details on here. So Fire Team Osiris is in gray, and then Blue Team is in blue, which is pretty cool. And I'll get some pictures of that a little bit later on. So that is the console, and then the steelbook case, which actually surprisingly doesn't have any disc holder in there. So being digital and all, that's what you get for that. So that's all there. And then we got one more thing to open. This is a long video. This is it. Including everything that I just showed off with the console, with the limited edition. The only other thing in here is going to be the statues. So this should be a quick unboxing for this one specifically. So take the front off. And again, the boxes just alone are, I find them just really awesome as decorating pieces. And they make good storage boxes too, actually. If you don't have a place to, if you're trying to like hide something, and you want something that kind of still looks good if you're as much of a nerd as I am, then these boxes are actually pretty cool. It's a nice big UNSC logo on the front. I actually like that too. Nice and metallic looking. This whole crate is simply awesome. I got a little packing issue over here. The side of it's actually kind of peeling off a little bit, but regardless of the fact, let's go ahead and open this sucker. And all right, so in the front we got the steelbook case, which has all the same stuff in it as before. So now I got 2 steel books. It's pretty much exactly the same, so I'm not going to open that one. And then we have the statue upside down. So let me put this down and take it out real quick. And there we have it. Spartan Lock and Master Chief. Now I got to actually see this in pretty up close at New York Comic Con. And unfortunately with the manufacturing of this, not everything matches up perfectly. But there are magnets on the insides to kind of help guide where it matches up. So you can actually pose this in different ways. They posed it like this for us. They posed it like this. And then in the video, they also posed it like this, which I'm not exactly sure why you would do that. I know talking with some other people, it was kind of like, that doesn't really fit unless maybe you want to do kind of bookends like that. That would make sense if you want to do kind of bookends. But I have a feeling I will leave it just like this whenever I can figure out where to put this. There's actually a secret compartment in the back too, which we got shown at in New York. If I can get this open. So in the little drawer in the back, there is a Locke head replacement that you can actually pop off Locke's helmet and put his head on. And we'll do that real quick. It just pops straight off. Just comes straight off. It just kind of fits in there. And then you can pop his head straight on. And then you can do something like that. Now, personally, and I think my vote is unanimous with everyone else, looks a little silly compared to the helmet. So I am going to leave the helmet on there and put his head back in the drawer from which it came. And the details on these are actually pretty good. For the limited collector's edition being an additional $150 more than the limited edition, I think it's a pretty cool statue to have. There's good detail in a lot of the places on the armor and the weapons. There's some other places that aren't quite as detailed, which I think could have been a little bit more. But just as a comparison, I did bring down the Reach Collector's Edition statue. So just for size comparison and just kind of see the detail on that. So here's the Halo 5 one and then the Halo Reach statue. So definitely an increase in height. And I believe the Reach one was also $250. So looking at the price from what you're getting, pretty comparable to what we got for Halo Reach. And then I also went ahead and brought down my Halo 4 console, the 360, and the controller to do a quick side-by-side from those, because the colors in these are actually pretty similar. Definitely different style with kind of the focus on the colors. So here you got the Halo 4 360 controller and then the Locke Halo 5 controller. So still holding true to the silver and blue theme. And I mean, I personally like the way the Halo 5 one is. It works really well with the theme of Halo 5 so far. The honeycomb effects are awesome. The Halo 4 one is definitely more of the Forerunner focus, whereas the Halo 5 stuff is definitely UNSC, Oni inspired, which is really cool. But just do a quick side-by-side on those. So that's what it kind of looks like up front. Putting the two consoles side-by-side. That's what the 360 and the Xbox One look together, so you can kind of compare the differences a little bit. And then on the front, put that down, and the front of that console as well. So, actually, if I do it this way, get a little bit better comparison as to the front. So in the end, this is everything I got. Got the limited collector's edition statue, got the console with the limited edition with the Spartan Lock controller and the M80 headset Mixamp with the Halo 5 Astro M40s, or A40s, sorry. Got the Master Chief controller, and then got the, I guess, two limited edition versions. One limited edition coming with the collector's edition, and then the one coming with the console. And then I got the rec pack codes. So this is everything that I got for Halo 5. It's a lot of stuff. My wallet is definitely hurting. But thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Got to see all the stuff that I got to unbox. And please be sure to subscribe, listen to our podcast, and we will see you on the battlefield.